All right, welcome back. So let's benefit from Tyler's work in putting together a web app here and download this guy, and it'll give us another neat way to view our data. So let's go ahead and go to Tyler's site here, and probably the easiest thing is just to go ahead and download a zip file. So I'm going to download that guy, and let's see, here it is, and let's see, he has it right in there. So I'm going to extract it, and then let's see, Firebase, movie quotes, Firebase solution. All right, there we go, like so. So what we need to do is we need to go into the JavaScript, and there's an app.javascript here, and you need to go ahead and open this guy. And inside here, there's a place for the reference, and you need to change it, okay? So again, what did you call yours? Well, if you go up to project settings in your app, so mine right here is called Firebase Bautel Movie Quotes, all right, like so. You probably don't have the word Firebase there. Mine was like that because I had imported it from an older version of Firebase, and it appended that. So I'm going to go into here and put Firebase Bautel Movie Quotes, right, like so. All right. Okay, once you have downloaded and made that change here, then you actually want to deploy your app, and we're just gonna follow sort of Firebase instructions for this. And it turns out, as you saw here, you need Node.js to do this. It's actually a pretty easy install, and we're gonna use our name with movie quotes for the app questions, right? So what I'm gonna do here is that link took me just back into the Firebase docs. And you see we've been playing around with real-time database, and a little bit further down from this we had hosting. Of course, you were wondering what all these other tabs were here for anyway, so you wondered about hosting. So that's where we're going now. So let's see. So what do we need? So the first thing is we need the Firebase command line tools, and again you need Node.js first. So if you need to do that, go ahead and click into Node. And you can click in with one of these guys. Actually, either one of them should work fine here. I use the current version for some of my other work, and it's fine. Great. So once you have that, all right. So let's see. I'll go back. Whoops, I lost my other tab here. So we need the Firebase CLI, or command line interface. So you're gonna run this guy from your thing. So what I'm actually gonna do, so I had this guy here. So this packet, the place where my index.html is, in Windows I can shift and right click and open a command window there. So I did that. So let's come in here, and this guy, this is where you would do this, right? So just simply you'd get npm install -g for global Firebase tools. All right, once you've done that, then you want to do a Firebase init. All right, so this is going to create a couple of files. So Firebase init, and if you're not logged in, if it doesn't sense that you're logged in, it will actually prompt you to log in on the website. I had already done that, so I'm going to go, and then it's just going to ask me here my different things. So are you ready to proceed? Defaults are given in capitalization here, so we'll go ahead and do that. So it's first of all going to ask, what do you want to do? Do you want to deploy rules, or do you want to do hosting? If you hit Shift, you can unclick that. We don't have any rules to upload, so we're just doing hosting. So I'm going to click on that guy, and then it's going to ask you, where do you want to deploy it to? And you probably have a couple things. You probably have the favorite things, and you probably have movie quotes, right? Both there. So go ahead and select your movie quotes. And then it's going to ask here, what do you want to use as your public directory? Now, it turns out we didn't really set things up very fancy here. I mean, if you're sitting in this folder right here, then it's just going to be that folder itself, because that's where the index.html is. And so I'm going to hit dot for the current directory. Do I want it as a single page app? No is the default. I'll just take that. That's fine. and it's going to ask, do you want to overwrite index.html? And the answer is a resounding no. Don't undo Tyler's work. So we'll say no. And that is it. All right. So that does some initialization. As you see, it's going to make a firebase.json file here that shows sort of where, what it's deploying. And it also makes this Firebase RC file, which tells us where it's going to be connecting. Okay, so that yours again just has probably your, probably just has your username and then movie quotes. So that's great. Okay, so we've done the init, added file, so we already have our file, we already have our index.html, so it's great. So the only last thing to do is to do a Firebase deploy. So let's do it. Firebase deploy. And if we deploy, it'll take a second, and then it says right here that you can actually go to this place, and this location is going to be, so this is so your app name.firebaseapp.com. I don't know if you noticed, but we had been hanging out in firebase.io.com before. The easiest way to get there, of course, is just to do Firebase open, and that should pop up. If you want it to go, for instance, to, well, you can have it go wherever you want, right? So do you want to go to hosting? You want to go to deployed site? Sure, why not? I put them up side by side here so that I have my, so I have my Forge right here, so my online database, and then I have my, I have the website here. And what we can do, so there's an overflow menu here that says that you can edit. So clicking edit, let's just say I want to delete one. So I hit delete from here, delete, and we can see it immediately deleting from this guy, and of course locally from the website as well. I can add a quote. All right, so let's see. Well, you can see I have some other ones here that it's remembered. I already have that one, do I? Yeah, that's from the Terminator. So let's see. Let's do one from Indiana Jones. All right. So Tot says about Indiana Jones, he says the man is nefarious. So let's see. So that is from Indiana Jones and the Raiders. This is an old movie here, oldie but goodie, of the Lost Ark. And I click add quotes. All right. Oops. I click add quote. We can see that it makes a new one here, and like so. All right. I can make edits just like I showed you in the demo in the beginning. So so let's see if I do edits here, and I add, you'll see as I'm typing in the words here that it's changing it on the back end. It is so fast. Oops, I messed that up. Nefarious. Tyler put in some neat text watchers here that listen for character changes and update things on the back end as we go. So you're really impressive demo here. Okay. Again, we can go the other direction. So if you just if you make any change here, so Indiana Jones, say we want to change this to an ampersand, and then click and on this guy, then that changes immediately here. Again, we could add things, we could delete things. I don't want, say I don't want the Batman quote anymore, right? So I'm Batman. All right, so gone. All right, instantly. All right, just play around with it. You get the idea. That's all we got for this lesson. Next time we'll see you as we come back. We're going to start working on our Android app. All right, so talk to you then.